welcome to my channel. If you are new here, which I'm assuming you are because I think I only have one subscriber, welcome to my channel, and I am so excited to do 2022 with you all and really begin working on growing my channel. Today is December 30th and it is very, very snowy outside. We are snowed in. We cannot go anywhere today. So because there is so much snow and we can't go anywhere because our cars are pretty unreliable, I decided to film my first vlog and we can just spend the day together today doing warm, cozy winter things like cleaning and baking and reading and just spending a nice, relaxing day together, feeling the winter vibes and aesthetic as much as possible. And I'm just gonna take you along with me as I feel all the winter vibes today and really get in the mood for 2022. So the first thing we're gonna do today is clean the entire house. I normally have a pretty consistent cleaning schedule that I stick to on a weekly basis, but because of the holidays, I've fallen a little bit behind and we've had a lot of people over lately, which has been so fun, but the house is just totally a wreck and it's not the environment that I want to be in for having a cozy day inside. So we're going to reset the house, clean it up, and make it the perfect place to spend the rest of our cozy winter day. So as you can see, my house is a complete disaster, which honestly, I'm okay with it because to me, having fellowship with other people and being in community is what is most important. My husband and I love to host things at our home, and so a lot of times it is a little bit messy, but I love that. I love that we are privileged enough to have a home where we can invite people in to live life alongside us. I think that having a messy house is just evidence that you have been having a lot of fun with people that you love. So bless this mess, you know what I'm saying? Well, I hope you all had a really wonderful, wonderful holiday season and were able to be with your loved ones this year. I know that it has been really hard for the last 2 years, and many of us have been separated from our loved ones during the holidays, and that is really hard. And if that's you this year and you weren't able to see your family or those that you love, just know that I'm thinking of you and you're not alone, and there are so many people who are going through the same thing. And I just pray that all of this will be over soon and that you can be together with your loved ones again next year. On the other hand, I know that the holidays can be a really hard season for people for a lot of different reasons. And if you're not close with your family or you don't have close people that you spend the holidays with, this can be a really, really hard time for a lot of us. And so if that's you, I just want you to know that I have adopted you into my family now, and you are welcome here, and I hope that you find love and comfort and peace here on my channel, and that this can become a family of sorts to you. And I know that it's not the same, but nevertheless, I want you here, and you are welcome here, and you are so, so deeply loved. But anyways, enough chit-chat. Let's jump into the video.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do.
So when I'm cleaning, I almost always start in the kitchen because I feel like when your kitchen is clean, everything in your house feels so much cleaner, even if the rest of it isn't really that clean. So I always start in the kitchen because I feel like it's one of the main focus points of the house. And when it's clean, it just makes everything around you feel so much better and cleaner. And then you're more motivated to clean the rest of the house. So to clean the counters, I am using a Grove Collaborative reusable paper towel. I love these. I am literally obsessed. I want all of them. They clean so well. They're reusable. All you do is give it a good wash when you're done, either in your washer or in the dishwasher. And they don't stink. They just do an amazing job of cleaning up messes and spills or really anything. So I highly recommend these to anybody. I also am using a mix of water, vinegar, and lemon essential oil. I use doTERRA's essential oils, so that's what I am using, but I'm sure that other essential oils would work as well.
Christmas, it's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas, I only wanna be close to you.
So now that I have cleaned the main parts of the house, which are the living room and the kitchen, all that's left to do are the bedrooms. And so I'm really just trying to get a surface clean today, not a deep clean. So I'm just making the beds here, because making the beds is such an easy way to start your morning off right and feel like you accomplished something for the day. So I really try hard to make my bed every single day. However, my dog likes to unmake my bed every single day, but I do my best to keep it that way because it automatically makes your room look so much cleaner. Just like how I feel about the kitchen as the main part of the house, your bed is the main part of your bedroom, and when you make it, it automatically makes everything else look clean. So I always try to keep up with this. If you guys can't tell, I'm really obsessed with my dog, so here is a bonus clip of Annabelle. Okay, so I have pretty much surface level cleaned the entire upstairs. My goal today wasn't really to deep clean the house, but just to get it surface level clean so that it's reset, so that when I do my normal cleaning routine this week, that it's just ready for that and there's not all this extra clutter. So I spent a few hours doing that, and then now I would really like to figure out something to bake later. So I'm gonna take a look at my cookbooks and see what I wanna make. There are two that I just got for Christmas that I am really excited to get into. I also just got a KitchenAid for Christmas, and I am so excited to use that. I don't know how to bake at all. My husband, up until recently, hasn't been able to have gluten, and so the whole 8 years we've been together, I really never needed to bake because he couldn't really eat anything that I would have made. So now that he can have gluten, I can learn to bake, and I'm really excited to learn how to bake. So I'm going to take a look at these two baking cookbooks that I got for Christmas, and we'll flip through and see what we find and figure out what we want to make. So this is Betty Crocker's cookie book, and everybody in my family owns this and loves it, and so they got me a copy for Christmas along with my KitchenAid. And so this is a really popular cookie cookbook, and I believe this is the 1963 edition. So you may have this at home, you may not, but I just want to flip through and see what I can make. I'm not an experienced baker, like seriously at all. And so I might probably be starting with these quick and easy cookies because I'm not experienced, so I really just want to test this out, test my KitchenAid out and see how I do. And then maybe when I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with all of it, then I'll make something a little bit more difficult. But if I'm going to make something out of here, it's probably going to be one of these or a holiday cookie for Christmas. So we'll just find out. We'll just see. We'll see what we find. The other option is I can make something out of this cookbook that I just got from my Secret Santa, which was so sweet. I love Disney. Like, I am obsessed with Disney. I don't get to go to the parks very often. I've only actually been one time, but I love Disney. And the more that you watch my channel, the more you will know that. But I got this Disney Parks cookbook, and it has all of these recipes that are supposed to be exact like replicas of things that you would find in the parks. So it talks a little bit in the beginning of the book about each of the parks that it's going to be drawing recipes from and what makes those parks unique and what tools you'll need for making these recipes, and gives you all sorts of information. And so it's just really fun if you've been to the parks and want to recreate these at home, or if you're like me and you've only been once or maybe not at all and you love Disney and you want to feel like you're experiencing the parks, then this is a really awesome way to feel like you're at Disneyland, but you get to do it in your own kitchen. And so I've been really excited to take a look at this and make something out of this. So something that's really cool is that it has these pages on each of the sections where it tells you each recipe, and then it'll tell you where in Disneyland you can find this treat. So if you actually go to the parks and you've made one of these at home and you really loved it, or if you know that there's a specific park that you love what they have and you want to make that at home, then it makes it really easy to know where to find the recipe, or on the other side of things, know where to find this treat in the parks. So I just think this is so cool. It's even got a map. I mean, like, she went all out on this. This is by Ashley Craft. Needless to say, I am really excited about this, and I'm also going to take a look at what they have in here and pick something from one of these two cookbooks. Okay, so I finally landed on a recipe that I'm going to try to make, but this is a little bit out of my comfort zone because, again, I have never used a KitchenAid. So we're gonna bake these Merry Christmas cookies, which sound wonderful and perfect for a cold winter snowy day. So I've got all of my ingredients out here. It called for lemon flavoring, but I didn't have any lemon flavoring, so I'm going to be using my Doterra Lemon Oil. My mother-in-law does it all the time and her food tastes amazing, so I'm going to be putting that in there, and it is perfectly safe, so no worries about that. I've got an egg, I've got my shortening, I've got flour, I've got sugar and baking soda and honey. And if you really were questioning whether I am exaggerating about if I don't bake, this is what I am using for my rolling pin because I do not own a rolling pin. So we're gonna do our best. Oh, and I've got my little gingerbread guy. So I know it's technically after Christmas, but to me, Christmas isn't over until the new year. So I have one more day. So I'm gonna make these Christmas cookies and then it'll be kind of my last little hurrah for the year. So here are all of my ingredients. I'm going to do my very best. They may not turn out. I'm also going to be making my own icing. I had to find a recipe where I already had all the ingredients because it's so snowy that I cannot go to the store. So whatever I was going to make, I had to have on hand, and I was so surprised that I had any shortening at all, but I was really thankful I found it. It's a little expired, but my mom says it's okay, and my mom knows everything. So I'm gonna trust her opinion on that, and we're gonna use it anyway, and we're gonna make these cute little gingerbread guys. I'm so excited. honestly so nervous. I feel like you're all gonna laugh at me if I fail. And honestly, I will too, because I do not know what I'm doing. And I do not know if this cup is gonna work out as a rolling pin, but we're gonna give it our best shot, you know? That's all I can do, really. I cannot go get a rolling pin, or else I would go and get one right now. But while I bake, I'm going to watch some YouTube. I'm watching Darling Desi. If you have never watched her channel, it is amazing and just perfect if you want to snuggle up and get cozy and feel like you're in a fairy tale or a book or a movie. It is just like all the cozy vibes. So that's what I'm here for today. That's what you're here for today. I'm gonna watch her while I bake, and we'll see how these turn out. Guys, what a fail. I literally tried to like take my phone off my tripod so that I could show you me putting the sugar in the bowl by hand, and drop the sugar all over the floor. But you know, we're learning, and so that's okay. And I'm kind of just laughing at myself, so I hope you're laughing along with me, because I'm really trying here, you know. Because I thought that I ran out of honey like way too soon and wasn't going to have enough for the recipe. And I was like, what do? I can't go to the store. I don't have any substitutes. I don't have any dates or anything. But I found some more honey, so recipe saved. So I made the dough, and I think I did it right. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. I made the dough, and now it just needs to chill in the fridge. So I'm going to put it in the fridge for 30 minutes, and then we'll take it back out and finish our cookies. In the meantime, while that is chilling, I am going to make the icing. I don't have any icing on hand, but they have a recipe in the back of this cookbook for an icing that you can make to go along with the cookie. So let me show you. It's just called Easy Creamy Icing, and you just need powdered sugar, salt, vanilla, and cream, milk, or water. So that's what I'm gonna try and make next while the dough is chilling in the fridge. Okay, so I am supposed to sift the powdered sugar, but I don't have a sifter, so I do have a like close mesh strainer. So that's what I'm going to use, and we'll see if it works out. Most things online say that that will work just fine, so that's what I'm going to be using to do that today. Lots of makeshift things here because I still have a lot of things that I need to purchase for actual baking, like a rolling pin, obviously, and a sifter. But I'm pretty sure that we can make do with what we have. This is called minimalism, people. Minimalism. I really hope that I am doing this correctly, because I don't know, but we're just gonna go with it. I just took the dough out of the fridge. It was in there chilling for 30 minutes. And while that was happening, I went ahead and made the icing and cleaned up the kitchen after myself because it looked like a bomb had gone off, and I really can't handle that. So I have my cookie pan ready, and now I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dough, and hopefully it works out okay. Honestly, guys, I am amazed I've gotten this far without any like major disasters, because nobody has taught me how to do this. I've really, truly never really baked before. I don't think I've ever made a gingerbread cookie. So I don't know, like I'm just really lucking out, and Of course, I've watched my mom growing up, but she never really like taught me because I never really had an interest in baking. And now I do because I like to feel cozy. I like cookies. I like to eat. So why not? You know, why not? Hopefully Mr. Mugman knows how to roll dough, because I sure as heck do not.
Can I taste some dough?
Yeah, I'm not sure I did it right. Because I don't have a rolling pin, and Mr. Mugman did not help me. Mr. Mugman failed, so now I'm doing it with my hands. We'll see how it goes.
Nice and lemony.
Too lemony?
No, I think some of the heat will help it, but it still tastes really good.
Success! Guys, I think I did it. These look pretty good. It says that there shouldn't be an imprint when I touch it. There's not. So I really hope I did it. I don't know if I need to put these on a cooling rack. I don't know. But they look pretty dang good, and I'm really proud of myself for getting this far. Are you proud of me?
Yes, my belly will be too.
Okay, so it's finally time to ice the cookies. And I cannot believe that I have made it this far. This has been a very educational day as far as not just baking, but like YouTube, because this is my first real video and I'm kind of learning how to like angle everything so that you can see what I'm doing. And it's kind of a challenge, to be totally honest with you. But I'm excited. I love video. I can't wait to edit this video. But we're not done yet. I'm gonna eat these cookies and then I think maybe watch a movie or read a book. One of those. This icing was really easy to make. So so far I really recommend this cookie recipe. It was not hard to do. Especially if you have the right tools. So I will let you know how they taste. I have finally finished my gingerbread cookies, and I think that for my very first time making real cookies that are not from the box, I did pretty good, especially considering I didn't have any of the tools that I needed. So I am very, very happy and proud of this accomplishment, and I just think that maybe some of them need some eyes, so I'm gonna give them some eyes. Okay, well, the eyes kind of made them look creepy, but I tried. It was a good effort. This guy's kind of cute. That one, some of them look like they have little turds coming out of their eyes, so that's not really the look or the vibe we were going for, but you know, all in all, I feel good about this, and I'm ready to eat them now. I will eat the cookies, but also, when you've got leftover icing, I feel like this is part of what makes it worth it to go through all the work to bake them, and this might be one of the best parts of making cookies. I tried to give them eyes, and they kind of look like turds.
It's okay, they got eye turds.
Okay, should we do taste test?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're
Should
gonna
I
eat
eat
his
his
head?
head? Yeah.
Okay, ready? Head.
Oh
They're a little hard. Might have slightly overbaked them, but this is good.
no. Mm-hmm. Tasty.
I feel like you can still taste the lemon too. I might do a little more next time, but overall I think they were a success. Okay, so I have my little gingerbread man. I've got some milk here. I'll make some hot cocoa after I finish that. The room is lit up just by candlelight and by the Christmas tree. And it is just so nice and relaxing in here. And I am going to finish off the night by watching Little Women, which I absolutely love the new adaptation of this movie. I grew up on the 1994 version, and I still love that one a lot, but I just love everything about this 2019 adaptation, and so I'm going to finish off the night by doing that. It's really dark in here, but thank you so much for joining me and for spending this cozy winter day with me, cleaning and baking and watching a movie. There's so much more I could have done, but the baking took me a little longer than I anticipated, but I can't wait to do more of these with you guys, and I hope you'll stick around. And if you enjoyed this, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you will be updated every time I post a new video. Make sure to like this video so that others can find it, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you will be notified every time I upload a video. I will be uploading once a week, and so you can expect a lot of content from me this year, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So until next time, bye guys.